What's up, fam?
What up? What up?
What up, dog? Shit.
I was about to be like, what up, dogs?
Beth's got her X39 on her arm.
No, I don't have X39. I have.
She's got a something. Boom.
I have
I don't know what the fuck.
energy. I don't know what either.
She's got something on her arm.
I'm not talking about that until I.
Energy.
Yes.
Energized.
I needed it today.
Energized.
I've needed it the last.
So we've been
days.
singing
Harambe.
Harambe. We are all Harambe.
But what was I just playing?
You were singing
Buck Cherry.
Shit. Strip club music.
Crazy bitch. Fuck
Strip
so
club
good
music.
on
It's
top of
absolutely
me.
strip club music.
One day I'm gonna do a strip to that. I need a pole first though. It's not gonna happen because we're never gonna own a pole. I'll kill myself.
I could get one. I'll hire fucking Lloyd to come out and install one.
You want me to die?
That way you aren't one of the people, the women
falls over me
just
in the
fucking eat
videos.
shit. Guys, how are you doing? Matt, what's going on? So American Rustic Works.
Yes.
That is Matt.
Hi.
So say
I
hi.
know.
DJ. He already retracted a message. I don't know what the fuck he said. Socks out?
Fuck so good on top of me, maybe?
I don't know. But welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is
Beth. Crazy bitch.
Hey, guys. Hell yeah.
I really need new glasses. You know how I realized that today?
Why?
Because the computer part is here where my scratches are at. I was like,
I had to wear my glasses for the first time. The ones that Ian got me.
Oh, your bifocals?
They're not bifocals.
They're bifocals.
Is that what they are?
They are.
No, I can't look up and look out.
No, you have to use them up close.
Yeah, is that a bifocal? No, bifocals are like two.
No, it's
things.
readers. Yeah,
readers.
Bifocals are when your lenses have regular sight and readers.
Holy shit! I hit 40.
What did you have to use it for?
2 months ago, or no? Like not. Let me restate how I said it. Like
almost
2 months ago.
4.5 months ago.
But 2 months ago,
okay.
all of a sudden,
overnight,
I noticed I couldn't see my phone.
Up close.
I can't see, like right here is where I lose like
peripheral vision. No, peripheral's not here.
You motherfuckers are in for it, dude.
How long?
Everybody's told me that too. I'm like, no, I don't believe you.
How long have I been telling you?
Autocorrect. Forever.
And here's the beauty of it.
You called my back going out. You called getting a cavity. You called fucking my eyes. See, that's the benefit of having a wife that's a few years older than me.
Yes.
And she is definitely a cougar.
Rare.
And
not anymore. You married me, bitch.
You're still a cougar.
First bitch of the night.
Oh, it's all right. Drink, motherfuckers.
But I don't have to worry about it because I was so blind.
But
before.
you've always had.
I've always had glasses, but I was so nearsighted before that my vision actually got better as I got older. So I don't need things to read up close. I will probably never need things to read up close. Because according to my doctor, at like once you hit like 50 plus, your eyes stop changing. Then you just get cataracts.
Yeah, and then you just go blind.
Yeah, fuck it.
Then you need to go get like.
Then I can go manhandle people. I can manhandle people and blame it on not being able to see.
I don't know.
How's everyone's Friday?
Great.
I love Fridays.
We got a good story. So the title of the show is Bleached. What? You're gonna have to hang out for a while to catch
Bleached
to understand why that conversation came up. Don't get into it yet.
I wasn't going to, but they can know it's about bleach buttholes.
Jesus.
Portable poles as cheap as $119, but as high as $169. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but are those the ones that like people fall over on?
Because I think the ones that they use, like you always see on the videos, is the girls.
Is that like the shower thing where you put it in?
There's supposed to be pressure, and then they swing too hard, and it just goes.
Yeah, and they eat shit, and they take out like their whole dining room table.
Yeah, I need a true pole.
Pretty much.
I need a true pole that's
Ruben.
That's like
all you guys. Cheers. Drink.
Cheers.
Everybody drink. Beth called me a bitch. I'm gonna drink for that.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. So I threw up this. I don't think you and I have not talked about this.
But it's the 2-year anniversary.
Of what?
SpaceX.
Is it 2-year anniversary? No. It's way longer than that, yeah?
We just celebrated
they first launched.
Yeah, we just celebrated it.
Okay. But this is a little different. So I think it's funny.
Elizabeth Warren. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, exactly. She's trying to make a stink. She's coming out and
she thinks she's going to run again?
Oh yeah.
For president, you think?
No, God no. Elon Musk calls Elizabeth Warren Senator Karen. Says he'll pay more in taxes than any American in history, which is true this year. He's literally going to pay more taxes
than anyone else
than
ever has
anyone
before.
else.
I mean, it
ever
must
has.
suck to be the richest person in the world.
What's up, Javon? How you doing, man?
So what does she have to do with it?
All right, so this is what happened. So business mogul Elon Musk is defending himself from public scrutiny once again. This time, this is a USA Today article, so it's going to be
Slanted a little bit.
which is interesting because for a long time, Elon Musk was very much the savior of the left, right? Creating creating
gas-free,
the electric car and doing all these
minimizing
things,
carbon
right?
footprint.
Yeah, minimizing carbon footprint, and to the point where he was like, I basically can, and giving away the patents
I didn't know that.
for how to do these.
Is that why all these other car companies had batteries?
He gave
electric
them
batteries now.
Give everything away. So Musk.
I
So
like him.
she says.
I like him a lot. I don't like his haircut, but I like him a lot.
So he's defending himself against some income tax bullshit, right? So Musk tweeted early this week, if you opened your eyes for 2 seconds, you will realize I will pay more taxes than any American in history this year. He's going to pay billions of dollars in taxes. I'm pissed when I have to pay like fucking 500.
I mean, it's good to be the richest man in the world. It sucks to be the richest
His
man
tweet
in the world.
was in response to and directed at Senator Warren, who jabbed at Musk's Time Magazine Person of the Year. So he made he was
that's
Person of the
awesome.
Year. Yeah. So the accolade
Finally,
by
somebody I
calling him
think
out
that
on his
actually
taxes.
deserves it.
Right. So she said, let's change the rigged tax code so that the Person of the Year will actually pay taxes.
We
and
should
stop
look at hers. What do you think she
freeloading
pays?
off of everyone else.
Oh, fuck her.
So this is the thing.
Oh, wait. She's 1% Indian, right? So she probably gets like totally tax-free everything
Yeah, probably.
because she's 1% Indian.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
so let me go
anybody
on.
that listens to this idiot woman is an
An idiot.
I love you guys, but if
By
you
proxy.
yes.
Yeah.
So if you
So,
like her, sorry, but
he
she's an idiot.
responds in a it's all on Twitter.
And he's so much
Twitter was-
smarter than her. So why would she even go in a war of words with him when he's just gonna run circles around her?
And it's entertaining. So he said, stop projecting.
I love him.
It gets better. Musk tweeted at Warren while linking to a Fox News column calling Warren a fraud. You remind me of when I was a kid and my mom's friends angry.
Try that again.
You remind me of when I was a kid and my friend's angry mom would just randomly yell at everyone for no reason. Please don't
Probably
call
Italian.
the manager on me, Senator Karen. That's what he wrote.
I like
Musk
I
added
like
to his
him.
tweet, don't spend it all at once. Oh, wait, you did already. Meaning all of his $6 billion he's going
Does
to
she
pay.
put in
He's
because
literally,
it's
he's literally going to pay
funding
like
the
$67 billion
he's
in taxes.
basically funding
Yeah.
that's that thing that went through like a month and a half ago.
Yeah. He's paying, I think I saw the statistic. He's paying like, and this doesn't
Could you
sound
imagine
like
what
a
we
lot.
could do with that money if we did something good
It
with
doesn't
it?
sound like a lot, but he's paying his individual taxes are going to pay for 0.38% of the federal budget.
I mean, who else can say that?
0.38%.
That's more than a quarter.
For us, that's like
Oh no,
no,
0.38. 0.38. I got it.
but
I got it.
for us it's
Hashtag
like
math.
0.00000000001
One.
maybe.
It's 0.0000000
100
another
fucking
point
zeros.
and
Yeah,
a 5.
So you kind of look at it and
speaking of
you
which.
think, okay. So
I remember when I wear these earrings, I remember why I don't wear them when I wear them.
why?
Because they poke the back of my head.
Oh, the backside?
Mhm.
Oh, the backside pokes you.
I'm getting poked on
Oops.
the backside. But I'm bumped.
Hey, we got some fun shit to talk about tonight. We do have
We do?
just take them out.
No,
They're
I'm
bothering
moving
you.
the little rubbery
Those are
thing.
big dangly earrings.
Because I'm wearing a t-shirt, so I figured I could
Oh,
go
you got the
big.
bars open t-shirt. Let's throw that out there.
Look at my boobies.
You know where you can look at her chesticles.
Look at my
This is the
boobies.
exact shirt that she has on. You can go out, honey.
What?
Jesus Christ, you've had 3 fucking White Claws.
I've had 2 actually. This is
2
my
White
third one.
Claws. Son of a-
Let's be honest. In the last 72 hours, I've eaten like 2 things.
Yeah, Beth's had a little bit of a cold. He's
Okay.
not feeling. Plus, you were super hopped up on all the meds. Makes you kind of a little jittery. Gives
Oh,
you all the.
I figured it's the inhaler. It's my inhaler because I never use it.
Yeah.
And I've told you that before, but it also probably was the fact that I was
Getting a
taking
little
3
cracked out.
antihistamines.
And then you're using nasal spray and all this stuff.
I'm doing all the shit. But now I'm drinking alcohol and I feel
You
much
feel
better.
much more
I
confident.
haven't cleared my throat.
Jesus. It's like a trigger word. Clear my throat.
Well, you start thinking about it.
Stop.
I gotta feel.
Come on.
I gotta feel like I gotta go now, but it's not
All
there. So yeah. So I mean, 2 White Claws on an empty stomach. I
That'll
mean,
do it.
but yes, this shirt is the same shirt that you can own or
Ruben
get for
did
your
say
lady
if
friends.
Beth keeps shaking it like that, the poll will be paid for in no time.
Woo!
Hell yeah. I think that's true.
Yeah. Well.
We're gonna get an only. We're still. She's got the OnlyFans
Yeah,
page.
my toe's not cute anymore. That toe is
She
never going to
literally
be the
signed
same.
up a OnlyFans page.
I did
just for her
with
feet.
a really cute name that you'll never figure out it's me. You and I played off
I made
words.
I created.
Well,
it.
you and I played off words
So go out to
one day.
Modern Mountaineer.
Yes. Celine ordered. We need to ask her if
.com.
she got it.
Get a shirt. Pick it up. You're supporting us, and you're supporting Bill.
Where's Bill lately?
I don't know. I think he's always drunk or he's hanging
Daddy
out with his
duty?
family.
Daddy duty.
I think he's got daddy duty. He's not really drunk all the time.
I'm going to call him out.
You just did. It's all good. You know what? Go out, check us out on The Bar is Open
Out.
with Beth and Greg
Out.
on Instagram and iTunes and Facebooks and all the stuff. And you can follow. So for the pictures and images that I'll show tonight or any night, I post them out to Instagram on The Bar is Open and on Facebook on The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. So you can check it out all there. So you want to do your whiskey?
Sure.
All right.
See how bad it burns tonight since I'm so raw?
All right. So this one was recommended by the neighbor.
Travis.
We were going to do
Yes, we were going to
we were
redo
gonna
his
redo
Buffalo Trace,
Buffalo Trace, but everybody was sold out of it.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it.
and he had none left.
Yeah, and he had none left. So the Buffalo Trace.
I mean,
was
it must
back.
be good if they're sold
And
out,
it's
right?
Interesting because the Buffalo Trace was back in. We've been doing this since September 3rd, so we're going on 3 months.
Would you like some
Little bit more.
chocolate?
No, I'm good.
Some Crackers chocolate?
You can have one though.
It's not good for the phlegm, so I'm gonna.
Chocolate's not good.
It's dairy,
The little nips.
dairy.
Thought it was just chocolate.
I think there's some dairy
Is there
in there.
milk in there? I
I
have
think
no
so.
idea. So anyway, all
Look
right.
at the
So
bag.
we're
Look at the
going
bag.
to
Okay, so
jump into this. All right. So here's I'll get the
4
cups and
cubes.
the ice.
4 cubes. 4 cubes.
So this one was still recommended.
I almost got you ice cube trays for Christmas, and I thought that's not really
You know what's
for
funny?
him.
You know what's funny?
You're gonna almost get me ice cube trays for Christmas.
And then I thought,
That's not really for her.
like, that's just a thing. I'm like, I can't buy my wife a fucking.
You could have made it a stocking stuffer.
I know, but I wasn't going to. So tonight,
Da-na-na-na-na.
Angels Envy.
I've never even heard of it. Somebody at work recommended.
I don't know if you guys have ever had Angels Envy. I have not.
How did you hear about this?
Travis.
Okay.
And it's
a
from
pretty-
the
it's a
sellers
pretty
of
label.
Lincoln. I can't read that last name. Angels Envy, Kentucky. Just can't read it. It's just like fucking
Hendrickson or something.
Hendrickson, something like that. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in port wine barrels, 43% alcohol by volume.
Holy
86
fuck. 43%.
Well, I think that's like, so like some of the stuff, like one of your favorite ones, Unlimited, is I think that was 90%. Like, well, it's like
There-
they're
like,
45.
there's nothing left in it. The sad thing is you drink all my shit.
Oh, did you look what I put up there?
Yeah.
What?
I was going to give it to Goodwill.
Nah. All right, so we got to open this shit. So have you guys had
want me to do it
Angels
with my
Envy
nails?
before? Go ahead and talk. while I-
I was going to read. Give me. I'll open it. Give me. Don't
Read.
use your teeth. Give me. Oh, you're so
Read.
difficult. Read. Read's not on here tonight.
Stop it.
But I'm
Keep
bumped.
talking.
So, hey, do you have any PTO coming up?
Who?
You.
Me? Yeah.
You guys have any PTO next week? We're only taking a little bit next week. We're taking the week of New Year's.
Yeah, we've got a whole week off. And you know what I was thinking?
Sir.
I was like, during that week, we're going to, so we started
Uh-oh.
months ago,
Uh-oh. I did not sign up for
the
this
Married
yet, so-
Life shows.
I didn't sign up for anything yet, so you can't
We've got
corral
to
me.
complete.
I
We've got
know.
4 more episodes we've got to record. And then we can drop 10 episodes of the Beth and Greg Married Life. And it's just how to live life as a married person, according to Beth and Greg.
I need 2 fingers.
Well, this will be mine.
They're better before ice cubes.
There's 4 ice cubes in yours. God damn you.
2 fingers. Thank you. That's perfect.
That enough?
Yes.
Right.
You don't know how to measure, huh?
Yeah, I don't care. So this is Angel's Envy.
2 fingers.
Angel's Envy. All right. So if you guys have had this.
Is there anything, does it explain any? You're supposed to be doing profiles reviews when we drink these. Remember? You're supposed to be looking them up.
Yeah, well, you know what? Life happens. I had to work a lot today.
No, you didn't. You got off early so you can take care of stuff.
I worked until 4:15.
That's
It's
early
pretty
for
late
you.
for me.
No, you
On
worked
a
till
Friday?
6.
On a Friday.
Oh.
So you're headed to your parents on when you headed there. DJ said you said to your
Arizona
parents.
next week to spend Christmas
Ruben
with my
said Selena
folks.
Topez. Is that your OF name? No, it's definitely not your OnlyFans name.
No.
We'll send it in a DM.
No, we won't.
So you guys can go sign up.
No, there's nothing even on there yet. First of all, I got to get my toes did.
It's an Only Feet fan page. You ready? Right? Let's see. Go ahead.
Smells good.
Smells really good.
Very smooth.
Oh, that's good.
I'm a bourbon girl. I'm learning.
This is a bourbon. So
However, ooh, stingy.
it's an antiseptic
No.
too.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like,
that's probably why it's stingy.
Listerine.
It's like my
Only
thieves.
20 times better.
It's like my thieves, but more fun.
Yeah.
And tastes better.
What do you think?
Really like it.
Flavor profile.
I feel like it's got some citrus.
Is there some caramel in there? Maybe something like
I don't know.
Let
See,
me
this
look
is the
it up.
reason why
Let me look it up.
you're supposed to do the profile.
Okay. Well, it's simple enough.
I really like it.
Simple enough to do. I can just pull up this Google time machine thing here.
I'm learning that I like bourbon.
There's bourbon and scotch. You like scotch also, which is like the Glenlivet.
And I know bourbon is whiskey. Whiskey's not bourbon.
Right.
Ribbon. Thank you for educating me that 15 times. I'll probably do it another 15 times, and one day I'll remember it.
Someday, maybe.
Scotch is only because it comes from Scotland.
True scotch. Yeah, absolutely.
But I feel like they're both smoother than traditional whiskey. I don't know. There's
I don't
just
know.
something. Maybe it's psychosomatic and I've just talked myself into it because I feel like I'm fancy when I say bourbon. I'm going to drink some bourbon, bitches.
You always have to, it's weird with these things. You always have to put your
Age
fucking age in these things. All right. So it's bourbon finished in a port barrels, rye finished in rum casks, and cask strengths are each award winning. So I don't care about that bullshit. I just want to know the flavor profile of this fucking stuff.
I need to, so I'll talk while Greg is looking. So for the last 2 days, I've been in a planning conference. And today we were all tired.
Sandy, what's going on?
Today we were all tired.
We're
Oh,
getting ready to
Sandy, we
bleach
talked
assholes.
about you on Wednesday because Barefoot did a collaboration with Oreo Thins, and as a professional,
Excuse me.
wine taster. I mean, I know she's a sommelier,
Yeah, sommelier,
but like
yeah.
that professional wine taster.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you would thought of it, but they sold out, so
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Barefoot
But anyway,
Made a
so
$10 bottle of wine that suits
$25, 2 bottles for $25, $12,
$50.
$12
It matches perfectly
with Oreo Thins.
with Oreo things.
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't imagine it was going to be great, but I thought it was kind of a novelty, so I wanted to try
Okay,
it.
so this appearance for Angel's Envy.
Yes.
It is golden color, no shit. Golden color,
Yes.
laced with radish amber hues, nearly copper in tone.
What radish
Nose.
hues are, but yes.
You detect. Hang on. Dying.
Me
you
too, Sandy.
you'll
So if it
detect
comes
the
back
note
out, I'll get us some bottles.
Of subtle vanilla, raisins, maple syrup, and toasted nuts.
I said citrus, and I was so wrong.
Palate: vanilla, ripe fruit, maple syrup.
ripe
Maybe
fruit.
that's where I'm getting the
Maybe.
caramel.
Yeah.
And toast and bitter chocolate.
Mm.
Finish: clean and lingering.
Everything in
sweetness
this
with a
is
hint of
everything I like,
Madeira.
which is crazy. Say that again? Oh, wait. Don't die on me. Anyways, so we were in a planning conference. Make sure you take yourself off mute
Yep,
this time.
I'm good. Sorry. Swell drunk.
Excuse me.
Hey, we're healthy. We're
So
still here.
keep
We're
going.
drinking. So, it said clean and lingering sweetness with a hint of Madeira that slowly fades. I don't know what that
I don't know
means.
what that is either. It's good. I like it.
Sandy said, Beth, I love your earrings.
Oh, thank you.
Like your ink soon. So okay, so
It's definitely killing any bacteria I have in my throat. So cedar fever is a huge thing in South Central Texas. I don't know why you're
It's
muting
killing
yourself because they can hear you all the way over here.
I don't know. Yeah,
But
cedar fever is a fucking legit
it kicked in
thing.
this week, and I think I talked
All
about it
of
a little
us.
bit on Wednesday, but I have legitimately been dying for 3 days now until I started drinking tonight, and now I feel fabulous. Woohoo! Anyway, so the planning conference. Anyways, we
need a rating on this shit, honey.
I'm trying to tell a fucking story. They don't give you a rating.
Story then. I'm sorry.
But a gentleman who's old, quite a bit older than me, I would think, probably.
Okay. Like
it's hard to tell with white
70s?
boys. It's hard to tell with white boys.
Well, it depends. You
Yeah.
look like me. I look like I'm 30
So he's
every day.
probably
30
early
all
to
day long,
mid
except for-
60s. So he's probably 10 to 12 years older than me.
Like Jason Statham, how old is he? How do you think he is?
54.
You think he's 54? That's just because you've seen him for a long time.
Siri. Hey, Siri.
You think he's 54? Yeah. He doesn't look 54.
Hey, Siri.
So, okay.
How old is Jason Statham? Anyways, so this gentleman,
You know he's
we were
54.
talking about, I said something, because I had a fucking fantastic joke that I already forgot about that somebody told about a toaster. It was hilarious. And I said, I'm going to use that on the show tonight. And they were like, wait, what? And Heather was like, oh my God, you guys don't know about Beth and Greg, bars open? And I was like, well, on Friday nights, we do a whiskey review. So if I do it after I have my whiskey review, it'll be fucking hilarious.
Sorry, guys.
And his name is Steve. And he was like, I got a whiskey you should try. And he was supposed to send it to me in the chat, and he didn't. So I got to hit him up on Monday. She said
Not really, Nick.
She didn't get it because you were hacking a lung.
What? I'm sorry.
Hey, Siri. How old is Jason Statham?
I didn't mean to. Drink. I touched my mic. So there's a couple of drinking rules
54,
on
54. Fuck yeah, I know my boy.
Is he 54?
Yeah. Here's when I realized it.
That bitch is
Not that he doesn't look.
God damn.
He looks
great shape.
fantastic, but on the Meg is when I was like,
Like the crow's feet or something.
his belly wasn't quite as cut.
Yeah, but I think he was just trying to make a couple $1 million.
I'm pretty sure he made more. That movie's fucking hilarious.
All you need to do is just do. I've got taekwondo. I've got jujitsu. I could do something like that. I'm pretty I'm pretty fit. I got veins in my arms.
Do you remember my team in Phoenix before we moved was like, what came first, Greg or Jason Statham? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe I like Greg because Jason Statham, or maybe I like Jason Statham because I like Greg. But maybe I started watching him
because he's older than me.
He's older than me too. But maybe I started watching him and that's why I liked you, or I started watching him because I liked you.
I don't know.
That will be the conundrum
it's the
forever.
Chicken or the egg. It's the Greg or the Jason.
I mean, they're both beautiful, so I don't care who came first.
God damn, first compliment I've gotten in like months. What do you think? What are you going at? All right. I really like this. This is really good tasting.
I did too.
Easy drinking.
It's really smooth.
Yeah. All right. So high last week or 2 weeks ago
is the high.
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago we did Maker's Marker of 5.9 or 5.7. Treaty Oak.
No,
5.9.
Glenlivet was a 6.9.
Glenlivet. Oh yeah. We drank Treaty Oak last week.
Yeah, you finished it.
Yeah. Glenlivet's absolutely your highest.
Fights.
So that's your benchmark. Absolutely. At this
man,
point.
I
So
feel
what do you
like this
think?
is also a 6.9. I was gonna say 7.1, but it's really good.
What do you think? Is it just a point? So now, okay, so.
Oh, now he's changing the rules.
Nope. Like I said, when you start talking about, like, is it the 0.1 over
right?
The Glenlivet? Like a legit. That's not necessarily
I
a
mean, I
rookie
feel
number
like
if you,
like it's a 0.1 over. Like I really like the Glenlivet. But this is good.
Okay.
It's super smooth. It's super sweet.
Yeah.
I don't get that. So it sounds funny when I say this.
There's no burn.
It's not making me like do that. Like
there's no burn at all.
There's no like the lip pull. I really like this one. I think
drink
it's like,
this easy.
Yeah.
All day.
Scarily, I'm gonna have to hide it.
I like this better than I liked the Treaty Oak.
So I'm gonna be honest about the Treaty Oak.
Yeah.
I liked the lower alcohol volume Treaty Oak.
Which is the one we got.
No, I like the 80.
Oh, you like?
I liked the little brother, the little brother better. But you were like, well, when you put ice in it, I was like, well, apparently it's your show, so you buy whichever one you want. Kidding. I liked that one better than the Treaty Oak. It was smoother. It was softer.
Yeah.
Treaty Oak was really harsh.
And then they had yeah. So anyway, okay. So what are we going? Are you going a
7.
7 on this one? That's legit.
So now Travis is really going to be like, bitch. Now you got to trade
I'm
Buffalo
putting
Trace
an
again.
L next to it. 7.0 L.
What's that
legit.
mean? Legit. No.
Meaning, it's like you've got.
So did you ask
12?
Travis how he feels about this one next to Buffalo Trace?
He likes this one. I have not asked him because I was trying not to influence you.
Well, I'd be interested.
But he's
to
the one
see,
that recommended me.
I know. I'd be interested to see what his thoughts are with my rating on this compared to the Buffalo Trace, knowing that we have to redo the Buffalo Trace.
Yep, we'll have to go ask. We'll have to ask.
Did you say Ian was on the board?
Ian's on the board somewhere. I think he was on.
Yeah,
he was on.
Sammy said try slow and low. What is that?
What's that one?
Low and low.
I do have some folks share your bourbons and your whiskeys.
No,
and
Sandy,
like
I'll tell you, he's like number 4 on my hall pass. She said,
Who?
"Is he your hall pass?"
Oh,
Jason Statham. Why get a hall pass when I got the real thing right here? Bam. But number 1 is Henry, and Ian's gonna say his last
Cavill.
name right, wrong, but Cavill, followed by Ryan Reynolds.
Jesus
followed
Christ! How many
by-
fucking hall passes do you need?
I'm never gonna use any of them, so I can have as many as I want, right?
But if you did, imagine it.
I only need 1.
Just one.
I couldn't even do 1. I'd feel horrible.
No, it's a hall pass.
I'd still feel horrible.
What if it was like one of those things where what was the movie called? With
Hall
Demi Moore?
pass. Oh, about last night, or the one where she's the stripper.
No, she gets with fucking what's his name? The fucking
You're so good with this.
Robert Redford.
Oh, with
she gets a million in the
it's got
Woody
Harrelson.
Yep.
Somebody will tell us. Somebody will tell us.
Indecent Proposal.
Indecent proposal. Boom.
But okay, so that was when they were like at the beginning of their relationship.
Well, no, they were not at the beginning of the relationship. They were just struggling really hard, trying to win big in Vegas.
We're not struggling. We're all good.
No, I would never.
And dude comes over and he's like, "Hey, give me $10 million." I'm like,
wow. What would you say?
I'm like, is this like a quick hookup?
You would let me?
No, of course not. I'd shoot him after we got the transaction.
Because if a woman came up to you, she wouldn't get the words out of her mouth before she was
I'd
on the fucking
absolutely
ground.
murder him once it was done.
Right. Only because I made done. Oh, you motherfucker! I see how you are.
No,
Monetary
that.
over.
I'm not like that.
Yeah, whatever. That Sly grin's like, maybe not. Maybe. Whatever, bitch. Unless it's Henry Cavill, there's no. He doesn't need $10 million.
No, but we do.
He doesn't.
How about $30 million? Fuck you, money.
Because then we're gonna get divorced. You're gonna get 15. I'm gonna get 15.
we're
I'll
not
be like,
getting
fuck you.
Well, we get divorced.
Did you not watch Indecent Proposal?
Yeah, but that was like 20 years ago.
They broke
all
up.
That shit's changed
Granted,
now.
they apparently got
So
back
all
together
that
at the
shit's
end,
changed
but-
now. Like everybody's accepting of everything nowadays.
Oh,
You know, like life is. Like it's just something. It's like put it on.
it's
Instagram,
erased.
it's
Just
fine.
erase it. It's not. It was
Yeah.
pretend. It didn't really happen.
It's put it on Instagram and it's all good.
No problem.
Like I didn't mean to.
I missed
I
that.
didn't mean to fall on his dick. I
Yeah,
got $30 million out of it.
I mean, but
though.
I'm rich, bitch.
And his
yeah.
dick was really small. That's all you have to do. That's what you do. That's the move.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
how I
move.
make up for doing it.
Yeah.
What if it's like
Gigantic.
too
And then
big
he
to be
steals
small?
you away. As long as I get half that fucking money, I'm
Well,
like,
of course you
whatever.
would. We're married. 50-50.
What would you
Um,
guys do? Fuck, I don't know.
I would get a car and paint it.
What's that?
Sandy said, Knob Creek.
Knob Creek.
Hold
We
on.
did
I know.
Knob Creek.
We did
We've got a Knob
and I
Creek.
did like it.
Oh no, she doesn't like the rye. She's not a rye girl. We did a different one. We did a different one.
Because didn't I do rye?
We had a Knob Creek up here somewhere.
I did rye, and I didn't like rye,
You don't
right?
like rye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
you're not a rye.
But is
girl.
this rye? Because I
Nope.
thought I heard rye, which I thought was odd because I was like, but I
Nope.
like this one.
Nope. You know what? The other one that I got
So what?
for Travis. No, this one is. Yeah, it doesn't have rye in it.
Okay, good.
No.
Because I was
Because
going to
that's
backtrack.
literally like one of the ones that you don't like.
Beep. I don't.
Anyway.
Like the minute I take a sip of it, I'm like,
It's just some
nope.
weird little taste that gets her. It's like a little.
It hits.
She
like
said it's a
those-
little spicy.
It
I think maybe
is,
that's
and
what
I
it is.
don't like spice in anything.
Yeah.
my wine.
Yeah, you
my
definitely
liquor.
don't. You're a sweet.
I'm a chocolate, fruity, vanilla girl.
Yep. So cheers, you motherfuckers. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. And I've been saying that in all my fucking meetings.
Me too, but it's just not Christmas yet.
But no, it's Merry Christmas because some of these people I won't talk to till the beginning of the new year.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not like happy
But I do
Kwanzaa.
follow it up with and
But you can
happy
say Happy
holidays.
Kwanzaa.
I do follow it up with happy holidays. So I
You covered the umbrella.
say
of-
Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And
Cheers, Alex. What's going on?
nobody had said it, and today I heard a director say it, and I was like, "Yeah, bitch, you said that because I've been saying it." Wow,
Crackers.
you are all of a sudden, or
It's just hitting me.
just heck. I told you, don't
Hackathon.
smoke.
Stop.
Don't smoke
right,
when you're
whatever.
sick, because Craig's finally here. Woo, woo.
Craig's on. Gigi's
Gigi.
on. Woo!
Woo, woo.
It's Friday night. Friday night show.
Um,
Beth's getting a little.
well,
loosened up.
let's.
She's loosening up.
I haven't eaten.
Nope.
So when I get sick, I don't like to eat.
She's
I
had a
think-
cold. She's
Yeah.
had been a little under the weather.
It's not even a cold.
We
It's
covered all
fucking
this bullshit.
cedar. We did on
Let's get into the
on
goddamn
Wednesday,
show.
but since Wednesday night, what have you seen me eat? I think I ate half a sandwich and half a plate of spaghetti.
So I was literally outside drinking until
No.
like 2:30 last night.
More like 3. Well,
No.
you came in at 3.
Yeah. So did the Neuter Nation podcast.
That was
and I was
fun.
doing some other stuff with
Yeah.
like our stuff, and it's getting busy. And Craig, I'm on more drunk level than Beth. Nice, dude. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm jelly.
But I was just because when you know me, I sit out in the garage
No.
and I just sit there and I think
No.
and I write stuff and I do stuff. Right. And I was looking at the amount of toilet paper we still have.
No, we just got a new one because we were falling behind.
And that's what I was thinking. I was like, the question is, how much toilet paper do
Is
you
enough
all
toilet paper?
have for? It's literally, I put it on the notes last night. How much toilet paper do you all have for the holidays? Like, why the fuck are we still stockpiling?
We're a pair. Well, we've never stockpiled. We just
stockpiled.
No, we
We've
just
got
bought-
8,000 rolls.
We just always buy toilet paper and paper towels every time we go to Costco. And for a while, we were going every month. And so we just ended up.
We
listen,
actually had
listen,
Costco deliver us a case of fucking toilet.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me
Let me tell you something. If
The end of the world happens.
if shit
I'm gonna use
happens,
the fucking hose.
no, if shit happens,
wait.
right?
Water will be gone.
Toilet paper's gonna be like cigarettes in fucking jail. People will be like, "I'll give you $50 for that roll of toilet paper." How about you give me 100 and you can have it?
Does money matter?
I'm gonna be a
at that
toilet paper.
But does
no,
matter-
it's not.
money
It's
matter
not.
at
It's
that
not the
point?
end of the world. It's another
wanna be
pandemic. It's another.
What would you barter your
down.
toilet paper for? Bullets, ammo,
Money.
sex. Wait a minute.
No. Puppies.
I swear to God, if my computer decides to restart, I'm going to fucking do
You
it.
can say no.
I just did.
Just say no. I mean, you have to think, but we weren't hoarding. We just have always been those people that have always had a lot of toilet paper and a lot of paper towels and a lot of Kleenexes. We were, because we haven't been to Costco in 2 months, we were like, fuck, do we even have toilet paper?
Right.
And even you said, I don't know, we're running a little low. Let's get some. So don't act like I was a weirdo and got another case.
No,
It wasn't a case.
The
It's
funny
like
part was, it was
24
literally, I
rolls.
just happened to see, I was like thinking about it. I was like, we've got 3,000 rolls up there. We've got 3,700 rolls of fucking paper towels.
we go through paper towels like most people go through towels. Like you don't know how to use something that's reusable. You're like paper towel it and get 50 of them.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Alex Chichoff. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
use your sexy
to
voice.
You.
There you go.
Happy birthday to you. Oh God, I'm so tone deaf.
Happy birthday,
Happy
motherfucker.
birthday, dear Alex. Happy birthday to you. And I'll
Cheers,
shimmy
buddy.
again.
Cheers.
For those of you that joined late, I shimmied because I talked about a stripper pole earlier. Yeah, I just feel like you can't have enough, or you can't have too much toilet paper. Because let's face it, we love our neighbors. We love our neighbors. We love our neighbors. We would
Yeah,
be
we
like,
would definitely
have a 6-pack.
the
on the
chat
Lamontaines.
on my the restream chat
Yeah.
for me is
Yeah.
making me go through the whole goddamn like find all the fire hydrants
Oh.
out of nowhere.
Oh, Sandy says my sexy voice is the best. So for those of you that are old enough, today I had to present, like I said, I had to present in front of 300 people, and I thought I'd be witty.
300 people.
Yeah, it was PI planning, dude, for my whole
Nice.
But I wanted to be witty before I chicken the fuck out and be like, I sound like Nina Black. For those of you from the MTV era,
There's only a handful of people that know who Nina Black is.
it
And
depends on how long they've worked at US.
And it depends
the
on
company.
the type of music you listen to.
Black was an MTV.
Yeah, but she would be considered like a classic rock.
She's
DJ
not even on
now.
classic rock, I don't think. I think she's like
absolutely
on.
Would be a classic
I want to say
rock.
she's like on an 80s station. I know.
That's a fucking classic rock channel. That's 40 years ago, man.
I know, but they have classic vinyl and they have classic rock. She's not on either of those, I don't think. Anyways, but they wouldn't have gotten it. A lot of people wouldn't have gotten it. So I just said I was hopped up on cough meds and decongestants. People got that shit. They thought it was funny.
It's fine.
Well, because at the end I was like, I'm sorry if I was Speedy Gonzalez, Hispanic.
You know what? You did. So Beth. All right. So everybody gets a little.
I hate public speaking.
Public speaking.
Right?
Yeah.
Nervous.
For the most part. Like,
anxiety.
You're gonna.
Hysteria.
You're gonna stumble a little bit, and you're gonna do this and that. Especially with like our company, we if you work in a big ass company, you get in front of some big people, and you're getting there now. You're absolutely getting up there where you're talking to
Need a promotion.
some of the senior level executives and stuff like that. It can be nerve wracking.
It's not can be. It is fucking nerve wracking.
But the more you do
Here's
it, it's like any skill. So it's absolutely
negative.
like
I disagree. 100%.
It's absolutely a skill.
I present all the time. I present in front of 5 people. I get nervous. You
Why?
don't have a nervous bone in your fucking body.
No.
Why? Well, we've talked about it. Like,
I just have some of this angel's envy before. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
We've talked about it.
I don't do that.
And your whole thing is they want you to succeed, and or succeed.
Yeah, they absolutely
not succeed.
Your
but
leadership
succeed.
wants you to succeed,
and I get that. But I also don't
You're
want to
push back and have hard questions.
I also don't want to make my leader look bad. Like if I'm not
beta
prepared.
blockers is what Gigi said, and maybe that's what it is. It's just like
what's that?
Beta blockers will stop you from fucking stressing out.
Why?
Because it's a
What
beta
are they?
blocker.
What's a beta blocker?
It's a brain thing. Google it.
Can I get it at GMC? Where do I get beta blockers from? I feel
Probably
like
the internet.
I feel like it's like almost like
You're already ingesting fucking stem cells from children.
we're not talking about
Baby
these
blood.
yet. We're not talking about these yet.
Damn, wait till we do.
But so I get
Slow your
here-
heart rate. There's a lot of ways you
No,
can.
and I do the Superman pose. My
You
cousin
flex
sent
your
me my cousin sent me a
quadriceps.
bracelet with some relax oils, but there's essential oils, and they do help. Here's the thing.
Okay. She gets dry mouth. She goes through the whole.
I
fucking
do,
thing.
but I also have a bad habit of mispronouncing things. A lot.
yeah, like Ross Patterson.
No, I don't say.
Ross Patterson can't even speak English half the time.
Like I tried to name I'm not going to say what it was, but I tried to name a place in South Africa, and I totally got it wrong. And you
what was
laughed
the place?
at me.
Name the place.
Can't
Just
even
try
remember.
Come on.
It was a diversity conversation, and I said the problem is that what you see in the movies as a child growing up, you think that's the way the world really is, and you don't think there's neighborhoods in other countries like. What did I say? It wasn't Nigeria because you can't get Nigeria.
Sandy,
wrong.
you're 100% right.
What?
Upper management poop and pee like the rest of us.
No, and you've done the
and
whole.
that is my whole take on.
Well, you don't get
all of
nervous. So you say, well, I think you were nervous on Saturday. You say you weren't, but you don't get nervous. You don't have a nervous bone in your body.
No, I'm 45 years old. Like I've gone through a lot of shit in my life that has gifted me the ability to.
There's got to be people out there.
There would be a couple times in my life that I would be legit nervous, right? And it's gonna be like, and I don't think it's gonna be nervous. It's gonna be like anxiety or something like that. And it's gonna be where there's a life or death issue, right?
Right.
There's going to be a situation. My work is my work. I can leave that shit today.
That is our bread and butter.
Yeah, but I could leave it today.
I know, but it's see, that's where we're different. That's our bread and butter. That's what affords us to do what we want to do.
One meeting, unless I literally tell somebody to just like go fuck yourself.
Well, and
which
you don't
I would
even. It would have to
do
be somebody
because
up
that's just
above.
ridiculous.
But sometimes I think you might. Sometimes
No,
you
I've
want
only
to.
almost done it to one boss, and I was ready. Remember, I was literally ready, and he goes, hey, we're gonna have a fist fight, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Who was that?
I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Was the guy I don't like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And
got no balls.
I was like, literally, dude.
You'll
I was
kill
like,
him.
go fuck yourself.
But it's like for some people, it's there's got to
anxiety can.
There's a huge
anxiety.
Okay, so we already knew for a while, so I'm starting to get off my anxiety medicine.
Maybe that's maybe that's the difference.
There are people. There's got to be people on board that hate speaking. I can't be the only one.
Oh no. Like I would say, 70%
in our friends
of people.
Of the 13 that are on the board, there has to be at least 4 that don't like public speaking.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I know. I saw that too. I was like, hi.
You're not a cranky bitch.
Who's a cranky bitch?
Or is Craig?
You're a crazy
cranky
bitch. You're a crazy bitch. We were just listening to that song earlier. Buck Cherry bitches from the 90s. Buck Cherries from the 90s. I don't know.
So Ruben said he used to chug a gigantic monster before he would have to present. Dude,
seriously,
so
I feel like that's the exact
but the difference
opposite.
is this also in my career.
Yes,
I was a trainer. Well, I was in underwriting for an insurance company. I'll give you some more.
I need ice.
And I would go in front of people on a regular basis, and I loved doing that. I did that through college, and I gave presentations in college, and I did all of that stuff, and I enjoyed doing. That was one.
Well,
of my
we've had this conversation.
Yeah.
If I'm not comfortable with you, I'm shy.
Yeah,
I'm not shy on the show because I know most of the people. I'm not shy on Fridays because fuck yeah, Friday. But in real life situations, probably even with a lot of these guys, I'm shy.
She'll be shy until she gets to know you,
or get drunk. One of the two.
No. Until you come over,
so I am
or she comes over. She's not going to be the one that's going to walk up and shake your hand and introduce yourself.
And not because I'm a bitch or stuck up, because I am.
That can come off as that way.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, that's Beth.
Oh, she's a bitch. No, she's not. She's timid and shy and scared.
But that's a normal
more
thing,
scared of you than you were scared of her.
You know what? I think this conversation is a really kind of eye-opening for a lot of people out there because, and I think Gigi just kind of said it, right, is women are always highly scrutinized in executive suite.
Absolutely.
And Beth she's been in leadership for a long time. You're critical of yourself.
Oh, the whole reason why I don't watch this whole fucking thing over again.
And I'm not critical of myself.
I don't watch it. I look at
this is the different
everything.
Thing.
I look at my hair, my earrings, my lip gloss.
I critique myself in our show, but I don't criticize you by any means. I never.
No. But what do you mean you critique yourself? What do you
critique? Like, how can we do this better?
Okay.
I listen back.
You don't look at the people. You look at the show.
Like the product. Right? Does that make sense?
Yes, totally.
Like that's why I changed the lighting. Like the lighting has changed tonight. I moved a couple lights.
Oh, you did? I didn't even notice. I kind of like it though.
Yeah, I do too. And it's like that, but I'm not critical. Other people can be critical of me. And it's kind of the critique versus being critical, right? And it's one of those things. It's like you can criticize yourself and all day long, but why? Why would you do that?
Because sometimes it's easier to criticize yourself than it is to find the good things. There's
I can find good shit in you doing this all day long. You know what?
You and me are very different people. My mother, love her to death. I would never say anything ill will against her.
Yeah.
This is the woman. I had a therapist one time tell me, your mom taught you not to dream. And I was like, what do you mean? She said, when you tell your mom,
and then I showed up in your life.
Oh, and the world went.
The whole world opened up.
But I used to tell my mom I wanted to be a doctor. I was going to be rich. I was a cleaning lady. She's like, you're cute. That doesn't happen to anybody. Get real. I mean, she literally would say that to me. I get it because that happens to 1% of the population.
No.
But you let your kids live their dream, right?
Yeah.
But my mom didn't. And so I think that's probably.
Oh, so my side, like.
I mean, I don't want to blame my mother for anything, but don't we all blame our mother for everything? I mean,
no, I don't blame my mom. My mom's the one who put me fucking through college or got me like interested in college.
I'm not saying it in a bad way.
I
think we also had very different mothers.
I agree. That's kind of what I'm getting
Touch your mic. Drink.
Oh, drink. Everybody drink. That's not a me drink. But what it comes down to is like.
No, DJ, you're right. It can be very productive to a point.
What?
He said criticism, but we don't call it. We call it feedback. And I fucking hate the line that
that's a fight.
Feedback is a gift. Fuck you. If it doesn't have a return receipt, I don't want it.
Okay, so that's how I am very much in the same thing. That's why when like I do a report and it's a group fucking thing, I fucking hate those things. And they're
Yes.
like, hey, I just put a couple notes out there and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your notes. Go change it. I don't have time to deal with rethinking what you want to do. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, go just do it. Go change it. You're not hurting my feelings.
I feel like we went so off topic about my
totally
anxiety of presenting.
Okay, so let's get back to that.
But
let's
I know. That's why I'm like, let's just. But you know what? Here's the thing: you've got to do it to get better.
That's why.
And I'm doing it so much more now than I did probably in
even a couple years ago because of this, right?
No, well, no.
I bet you.
Maybe. Well, no, because we always drink and we do this most times.
But ever. I created a podcast just so my wife get rid of her social
I can touch
anxiety.
my mic. You can't touch your mic. Do you remember
Jesus
that
Christ,
show?
what are you doing? Rubbing that thing off?
Do you remember that show that stars would come and just like make noises with their combs and stuff?
Is it called Stars Would Come?
I'm not answering that question. But no, it's not that. It's also, this role is completely different. For the last 3 years, I've been in a role that I never had an opportunity to be in.
Well, you were very much like just a team leader. You were a manager. Yeah.
And you don't have a big voice.
You have 12 people.
And
now you have a
in
big
the last
voice, right?
2.5 years, in the last 2 years, I've got a great boss
who has helped you.
Giving me a voice.
Yeah. It's cool, right?
It is so rad, dude. It's so amazing. And I really feel like she gives me some of these projects. And like, I got one the other day. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, Beth, she's trying to help you get promoted.
Like, this is huge.
Like, just make this happen. No, not the one that's going to get me promoted. This was another. I think she's trying to like put me under fire. I got a product.
Put a little pressure on
I got
you.
a project the other day. It's got like a 45-day turnaround. I'm like, what the fuck?
You'll get it.
Yeah, because I didn't invent the wheel. Somebody did before me. I'm gonna cheat.
It's fine. Fuck it.
Smarter, not harder.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder.
But I'm getting better. I will never be an outgoing person in a situation where I don't know anyone.
Gigi had a point, right? It's videoing yourself while you're presenting.
But then I have to watch it.
You used to have to do that back in the day.
I've done it once, and I had to watch it, and we know how I feel about watching.
But I've presented so many times, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times.
What's the the one that you go in and you give speeches and they click the bell?
Oh shit! What was that called?
Bink.
Toastmasters.
Toastmasters. Like I've often
I was like, fuck those guys. They suck.
But they really get some great results, and I've thought about it.
Especially, no, I agree. I'm being facetious.
But that's a lot of pressure.
But that's good. Yep. Especially for a younger person that has never had to present.
Regardless of age. If you're afraid to present, go to Toastmasters. And
fuck those people. That was kind of a harsh. But no, you're right.
No. I got the fuck those people because they digged me. I'm like, bitch, it's my first time here. I'm a guest. How are you digging me right now?
I'm literally sitting down.
Because I say I don't say as much as I used to because of you, but I still say I heard a presentation today and I love this girl.
And it was just like,
she's like, well, she wasn't prepared. She's like,
she hadn't read through it.
Well, something happened yesterday where she didn't get to present. So today it was supposed to happen in like 3 minutes. She's like, and she's trying to go through, she's trying to go through, and I'm like, oh,
her brain is
Daisy,
skipping.
Come on, man.
You know what? Hey, this is where it's just like, get on the podcast. Go
you're the one that told me just when you want to say, but it doesn't click. You're like, pause. I'm like, well,
stop talking. Take a breath.
That's like saying that and stop talking are synonymous. They're not.
I've heard the best like leaders do that. It just happens. It is a fucking it's a break in your brain.
I love Gigi. In the bedroom, in the boardroom, whatevs. Go sister.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You know, so this is a cool little interlude into like
our lives, my lives, their lives, everyone's life.
No,
this is my favorite thing about Fridays.
Social fucking like anxiety that people have.
No.
Right? And it's not an unusual thing. Like I there are going to be times, and there have been times where I've absolutely choked.
No, I've never in the 15 years we've been together, not once.
They're not in front of you.
Oh.
But like in a meeting, I'm like, fuck, my brain went sideways.
You've never told me about this.
And that's where like somebody else will be like,
You're
I
so
got
proud. Well, that's a moosh boosh.
That's a moosh boosh.
That's a moosh
Right?
boosh.
It's a good feeling. In
So
your
you
mouth.
guys know the code word today. If I panicked and freaked out at the safe word, Greg was like, "Why the fuck do you have
All
a
right,
safe word for
so
work?"
Beth
But
goes like this. I'm walking down the stairs.
you're
to get some
upstairs. Oh,
food.
you were downstairs.
I was coming down the stairs, and Beth goes, "My safe word is," and I was like,
a moosh boosh.
"Why are you on a call with work and you have a fucking safe word? Like, what in the fuck are you guys
I
doing?"
told you today went everywhere.
And I'm glad that's how. But her word was a moosh boosh,
Moosh boosh.
which
Spell
that
it,
is
bitches.
the worst. It should
Try
be like
to spell it first of all.
no, nobody can. That would be the get out of jail. Like spell. A
I
moosh
can
boosh.
say it because I looked it up. I can't spell it ever again. Let's see if anybody can. I'm being serious though. No, Gigi, you're absolutely right. That's not the first time I've heard somebody say record yourself, and they do that.
But we used
in
to do it all the time.
Toastmasters.
Yeah,
When
we used to do it all
Toastmasters
the
they
time.
do that, but
Yeah, 100%.
I almost feel like it almost makes me freeze up more because then after I
know
watch
you're
it,
being recorded.
no, well but then after I watch it, it's like, fuck.
How would you
Fuck.
feel if you were at the office and you had to be recorded, knowing that you've got 500 hours of shit on you on YouTube? Would you be comfortable
Yeah,
talking
well,
in front of a microphone, talking in front of people?
wait, hold on. So let's clarify. If they knew these conversations,
Or are you talking because you're like, I have to talk as a professional expert about this point?
so okay, I'm
And you
gonna break it down
challenge
into
yourself.
2 points.
Okay.
Okay, so it depends on the people. Like if there were a group of people at work that said you should rock at this because I watch your podcast, I'd be like, OMG, who are you?
Oh, it kind of puts you on the spot a little
There's
bit.
a group of people. Well, no. I'd be embarrassed about the shit that I've said on this.
Oh, who
let's,
gives a fuck?
Let's.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
There's some things
This
I've
is
said
adult time.
sometimes,
That's why this shit's all registered as adult talk.
but there are some things sometimes, like we talked about nips.
we got
talked
bleached
about
buttholes coming up, so whatever.
We've talked about a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily want people from work,
It's
even
out
if I
there,
like
baby.
them. I know, but and then the next thing I would say was like, well, just because I can do this, there's no faces. There's no one. No, there's no faces.
Oh, you don't have an audience.
I don't have
right
an
here.
audience. It's completely different.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, the first couple times we had an audience, I was like,
You're a little nervous.
I
Yeah.
don't want to let people down. I don't want to get any reward. I didn't like. It's like there's so much.
But now you're good with having people in the.
Well, mostly because they come on Fridays and I'm drunk, so it's awesome.
Oh, stop it. Well, Wednesdays is a different show. No, you're right. But no, that's why I was just curious. I didn't know. That's why I really wanted to ask. It's like,
Hold on. So, at Beth, how do you cope with social anxiety, especially in the workforce?
that's a great question because Beth has some
I've
social anxiety.
had, especially at the workplace, caused by my boss, not my current boss,
prior
but a
boss.
boss before.
And it almost caused her to leave the company.
Well, and that's the sad thing because at the point, I was like, I think a 19-year employee. I'm going on 22
couple
as a
years ago, yep.
19-year employee. And I was like,
And I was all for it. I was like, fuck this. You don't need this shit.
you were 100%. You're like, you
Yeah.
got PTO. Thank
I was
God
like,
for you.
burn all that shit.
I love you,
I
baby.
was like,
I'm lucky to have you. But so I'm a
and that guy's
bad.
still a cocksucker. So fuck him.
I might be a bad person to ask that because
you're not.
I try to put a brave face on.
That's not a bad.
However, there have been times that I have broken down and been like, we're done with this conversation. Now, I haven't broken down, but I can feel it. Like, I can feel it happening. I'm like, we're done with this conversation. And they're like, no, we are. We aren't. And I'm like, no, we are until I say we aren't.
Yeah.
And I leave. I immediately go find you. That was the blessing of being in that same office.
Oh, so yeah, that's another thing. It's like when we've always worked in the same building.
Yes.
And we've been together for 17 years. We've been together. So we've been lucky that we've been able to do that and we've been able to lean on it. Like, because there's been a couple times I'm like, I'm fucking done.
Well, and
And
there's also
same
been
thing for
times
you.
that I've
Yeah.
come freaking out to you that you've called me, Beth, you need to let it go. This isn't that big of a deal. I'm like, it isn't. And you're like, no, because you're my reality check sometimes, right?
Yeah,
You're like
yeah.
the boy who comes in and be like,
Life.
you're screaming wolf and you should be screaming rabbit.
Yeah.
I think that when it comes to social aspect, you just have to put on your best brave face.
That's the way you can kind of train yourself. And this is my
And then
opinion.
get out. And then get the fuck out.
And then go deal with your shit afterwards.
Don't
So if
worry
you-
about like
So, okay. So this is kind of that's an interesting thing. Like if we're talking here, like when we first started this, Beth was like, I don't want to do this. Right. And we started on a cell phone, and you can go back. Every single episode of our shit is on YouTube. You can go find it all. And Beth was way more reserved. We were talking about way less.
Oh, it's so different.
content.
It's so crazy.
Right. And we've definitely opened up. Like me, I'm like, Evie and I have opened up. But the thing was, it was like, you think about it, you also have to give yourself some latitude. It's like, what is social fucking
So I think that's where it depends on your upbringing.
maybe?
Because you feel like you can give yourself latitude, but it depends on what your family gave you latitude for.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like your mom may have came to you and said, whatever you can do, it's your best. And somebody else's mom might have come to
Wasn't
them
good
and said,
enough.
you've got to do better.
Yeah.
Hold on. So
my mom was definitely
Ruben-
like, you did good, kid. And I was like, fucking rad, man. And I was
my mom
like,
was
I'm just gonna
not
go
because she
skateboard.
didn't love me and she was me and she was trying to make me better. She drink.
Drink. Everybody else has
She would be like, this is what you did. Like when I came off, she'd be like, this is what you did.
Do
Like,
you think you had some social fucking anxiety because of that? Because your mom did that?
Yeah.
Really?
if the biggest person in your corner tells you you're
I'm just curious. No, I don't know.
so I'm trying to figure this out to not make my mother was amazing.
I'm not
I
saying
loved her.
anything negative.
But I'm going to say some negative things about my mother.
Okay.
Only because she was probably brought up the same way. When the woman in your corner comes to you and says, well, that was okay. You need to do this next time.
Yeah.
And every time she comes to
There's
you,
always a critique.
and it's not because you did bad, but she's trying to make you better.
Okay,
but you can
did
never be
ever look
great
at it?
enough.
Okay. I
You know what I'm
follow that.
saying?
Yeah,
Like-
I follow that. So
I became a ballerina at age 2 or 3, right? Like
Yeah.
I've got this whole Casper thing, and my mom was like, well, like
did you ever look at it as like, okay, now, like it created the woman that you are, and then
absolutely.
it created the drive that you have. Because there's like,
My drive is my dad.
you think so?
Yes.
What do you mean by that? The reason, let me qualify that first.
Yes.
Is because
We're deep, dude. We're
well, the
deep,
reason I say that is
deep.
because it's like the reason being is if she was always looking to attain kind of I'm gonna
Perfection.
say perfection.
Yeah.
Right. And her mom was always
My mom
always
always
immaculately dressed, perfect,
Yes.
makeup done well, and she was a beautiful woman.
Yes.
She was a very nice
So
woman.
she got sick.
I mean, well, whatever.
Parkinson's kicks in. You can't do anything about it.
But do you think? I guess that's
But
where
you
I was
guys are
gonna
we
go.
getting too heavy?
No, it's fine. But it comes down to like there is social anxiety that can be driven from like parents. My mom was like the most like chill mom. Like I remember one time my brother had just gotten back from the Marines. We got a bunch of weed.
Joe?
Okay. Brother Chris died a long time ago. But Joe, we were
Not that long
splitting
ago,
a
but few
bedroom
years. Yeah.
upstairs in a house, my mom's house. We had some weed on the table. Downstairs, we fucking forgot it, right? And she was like,
surprise.
hey guys, come down and get your weed. I'm gonna flush it in the toilet. And Joe goes, go get the weed. And I was like, no, fuck you. He's like, fuck you, go get the weed. And I was like, no, fuck you. Right? And we went back like this. She's like, seriously, it's been 30 minutes. Come get the weed.
She was that cool.
And she goes, I'm fucking flushing your weed.
You went and got her high, didn't you?
No.
Oh, no? Not that
Neither
time?
of us got out of bed. She flushed the weed.
Good for mom.
Good for mom,
Yeah.
right? But she gave us the goddamn chance, right? So it's just a different perspective. You know what I mean?
So I think a lot of times your upbringing is so far ingrained
Yeah.
that it's not your upbringing, it's your
Maybe it's
ancestral
prior.
upbringing.
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
and we
It could
joke all the
absolutely
time
be.
about like, I joke all the time that I would have been a horrible mom.
No, you'd be a fucking great mom. You'd be a fucking great mom. You want to have a kid?
No.
You want to adopt like
No.
9?
Nope.
Well, some dogs.
We got 3.
I can't get her to do anything.
I know.
Guilt
Just
trip.
stick in the butt.
Guilt trip.
But made me suck into my chair.
Oh.
Um,
Sorry.
I still feel like a lot of us, who we are is based off of what we were brought up with. Like,
Fuck yeah.
you
100%.
had very relaxed parents.
No, my dad was
Sometimes it was
gone
good.
90%
Hold
of
on.
the time.
Sometimes it was good. Sometimes it was bad. My dad was relaxed. My dad was gone a lot because he's
Yeah,
undercover.
he was always.
My mom was very strict, but her family was very strict. Like the night before her wedding, she had to be home at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, no, you're not wrong.
You know, but it's like who brought you up is what they expect from you.
I think you're absolutely right with that.
And we are at a point in this world, sometimes good, sometimes bad, where we let our kids
dictate,
figure out who they are, and sometimes dictate what they're going to do. Again, good and bad. And it's a different world. Like, I think the children of today are so much more confident.
Really?
Yes. Because they're not afraid to look at their mom.
I don't think that's true.
Let's think about our beautiful neighbors, right?
I don't think
They're not
true.
afraid to come ask their mom for stuff they know they're going to get told no. They come back 30 minutes later and they're like, can we do this? No, you already told me that. I'm going to come back. I mean, they're just more confident. The minute my mom told me no, it was done.
No, I don't think that I understand what you're saying. I don't think that's true. I think they're willing to challenge. I don't think that's a confidence thing. A confidence thing is I can do this.
That's part of being confident, though. You're not going to create challenge if you're not confident.
I don't know.
No, you're not, because what are you going to create that challenge with if you don't have the backbone to back up what you're saying?
Okay, but just asking to ask is not confidence. That's being a fucking pandering bad.
But you also know your audience, right?
Shithead.
Like, you know that mom, if you ask her 5 times, she's not going to get that angry. If you ask her
the other side
6
of it
times,
is
then she might get angry.
Confidence is like, we didn't have social media back then.
Oh, thank God.
We created our own
universe
stuff. We played our own games. We did our own things, right? Absolutely. Like Corey and Brian and TJ and all of us, we made our own movies on like fucking VHS fucking handycams and shit like that, or whatever, 8mm handycams, right? And we produced those things, and that made us confident in creating stuff. It wasn't just like, there was no immediate gratification out of creating something like that. It was effort, time.
It's not bad because you get immediate gratification. That spurs you on to do more.
It absolutely did. And it fucking was great.
No,
so what I'm getting
kids today, but
I don't know.
Okay.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
We're
going down
boring.
the goddamn.
I know. I was like, we're very boring. We had 19 now. We're down to 11. So we went too far down a rabbit hole. But
it's a fun conversation to have. It's
a
Friday night drinking. This is why we are at the bar is open with Beth and Greg.
Start regular combos, huh, baby?
This was a deep one.
No, well, we have a lot of deep ones.
We do.
You and me.
We do a lot of deep
Sometimes
ones.
It might be about poop.
We do a lot of DPs.
Sometimes it might be about courage.
A lot of DP around here.
What's that mean? Deep penetration? Nope. But Ruben was like, hey, Beth, think whatever you want. Do you worry about people and what they think when you do karaoke? When have you ever seen me do karaoke?
Nope. Never done karaoke my entire life. I did sign up a couple of friends to do Bye Bye Bye.
Done it once, and I was 22.
And I'm not doing that again.
Oh, you did it with them?
No.
Oh,
I
thank
signed
God.
them
Thank
up.
God, because you can't dance.
I'm not a singer.
You cannot move.
I'm not a
You're a
songwriter.
singer. You're a singer because you can play music and you get the tone, but you can't dance.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, so we've spent a lot of time on that conversation.
You know what? We've done an hour on that. All right.
Florida man?
So I need, what's that?
Florida man.
All right, Florida man. Let's jump into Florida man. We're just going to do a handful of stories tonight.
I'm drunk.
You doing all right?
Yep.
Well, you've had 2 glasses of whiskey, so you know what? Again, it's being confident in your whiskey drinking ability.
Briefers. I don't know what that means, DJ.
What?
Briefers. Oh, they like briefs?
Oh, this guy.
That was the...
Angie's on Facebook. What's happening, Angie? How are you?
Hey, baby
doing?
girl.
All right. Florida man using a thong as a mask in protest kicked off United Airlines flight.
Wait, what?
All right. So it's coming
Was
up.
it a used thong or
No,
a
it's
new
just a thong?
Was his girlfriend not wearing underwear when they got on the plane?
I don't know.
That's what people should ask.
She said, hi, lovely and handsome.
I
Thank
love
you.
her.
Appreciate that. The federal FAA has been grappling with a spike in unruly behavior on planes all year. So real quick, Southwest Airlines is petitioning to get rid of
Masks.
face masks. So on a side note, a Florida man was kicked off a United Airlines flight Wednesday after attempting to fly with
Matt
a
says
red
this is
thong.
the epitome or the epitome of Florida man. This
The
story.
epitome? You mean the epitome?
Whatever, bitch.
The
Go.
epitome. It's not an
It's
epitome.
spelled epitome.
It's epitome.
Why would you spell it
It's
epitome and epitome should be
No, there's no word called epitome.
I get it.
Let me turn off your mic real quick.
Suck my dick.
And you're like,
how about that, bitch?
oh shit, I fucked up. That's all good. Hey, we're not judging anybody.
You just shut me. Shut up.
Oh. All right. So Adam Jen, who's the guy here, told NBC affiliate that he's pulled the panties stunt on several flights in an effort to make a statement. So you can see him there. He's got the panties on his face.
Here's what I want to know.
Some flights he's making. Some flights he's fine.
Minds want to know.
They were not worn.
Was he with a woman?
Yep. His girlfriend's taking the picture.
B, did she have them on before?
Nope. She's currently clothed in her nether regions.
Well, how do you know that?
She said so.
Oh, she said she was wearing
I think
undies?
the best way, this is what he says. I think he said, Adam James, blah, 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 panties stunt on several flights in an effort to make a statement. I think the best way to illustrate absurdity is with absurdity.
Oh, good.
Every
baby.
single flight has been met with different reactions from the flight attendants. He goes on to say, basically, he's like, I understand that. Gigi, you out? All right, Gigi, have a good night. Appreciate you joining. He goes basically like
Love you, Gigi.
the flight attendants are tired of just all the bullshit and everything.
Yes.
So,
Well, can you blame
so they're
them?
getting rid of it. Yeah. So he got kicked off. He's tried a bunch of things. And you know what?
Didn't work for him.
Didn't work out and he got kicked off.
So are you aware that I think it's there's 2 airlines that brought alcohol back on the flight.
Who? Which ones?
I want to say American Airlines and Delta, but I might be guessing.
Those are the same ones kicking everybody off, probably. Probably.
I don't know.
We'll have to Google that shit for next time.
I do know 2 though did.
All right.
Wow, all of a sudden I'm really
Just got hit. Yeah. All right. So we are at an hour and 10 minutes. So we're good. So what we're going to do is we're going to save the entire show for Wednesday. But what we're going to do is we're going to hit a couple of things.
All right.
We're going to hit up.
Do it, baby. Do it.
We're going to hit up.
Next Friday.
Number 1, Relax Standard
Good call, baby.
brand.com. You can go out to relaxstandardbrand.com and you can get some beard wax right here. You can get some beard oil and it's super smooth. Feels good.
Smooth.
Like I had to go through, I literally cut off half my beard,
Oh,
right?
thank God.
Probably.
Thank God.
But now you just use a little beard oil, little beard wax.
I mean, I liked you with a longer beard. I didn't realize
It was
how
too
much
much,
more
man.
I liked you with a short beard.
yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you're hot. You're hot
So,
again, babe.
I went from an inch and a quarter to a half inch.
What
I
she said.
I went out and bought the oyster, whatever it is.
Oster.
But go out to Relax Standard Brand. Check them out. 20% off using the it's discount code BAR is open on their website through the end of the year. You get 20% off. They've got shirts. They've got all sorts of cool shit too. So
You do.
they're teaming up with American Party Podcasts. They're teaming up with fucking Drinking Bros. They're teaming up with a whole bunch of people. So go get them. And
I think we
check
helped
'em
them
out.
with that. I feel like we might have helped them with that a little bit.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It doesn't really matter.
Probably not at all. but
Because
I'm going
you
to take
know
credit
what
for it.
else? We've also got My Family Seasonings. God damn right we do. The My Family Seasonings.
Ba-bam.
MyFamilySeasonings.com. They've got fucking all sorts of great stuff. They've got hamburger. We've got what's that one right there? We've got prime rib. We've got hamburger seasoning. We've got
Meatloaf.
meatloaf. They've
And
got
I told you we got a pork, and
We
I
got
don't know
all
why you've
sorts of
been
good shit.
buying seasoned pork.
I hate pork. I'm not
You
a
like pork
fan.
tenderloins.
I mean, well, pork tenderloins, yes.
Why are you buying seasoned pork tenderloins when we can season ourselves? It's probably better.
So that's what we're going to try. All right. So we'll try that plain pork tenderloin.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks? Why don't we
It's
try
the
it this week?
holidays.
Oh, during the week where we're off. Right
No.
Right, we'll do it. No, it's all good. Go out, check him out. Use the discount code.
Oh, good gravy.
Good gravy for 20%
Oh,
off.
good gravy.
Good gravy for 20% off. Tell Brian and Allison when you order in the little comment section that Greg and Beth sent you. Maybe they'll send you something special.
Ooh. Hey,
Like
Matt said, I did see that Mythbusters did a thing on the Alec Baldwin shooting. Can't even enunciate anymore.
It's okay. You're getting a little nasally. So I'm just going to shut your mic off and do the rest of the show. Now, I'm not going to do that.
Do you want to
you.
die?
Do you want to
die?
It's all good. All right. So, feel good. My feel good.
Yes, sir.
All righty. I got to find it.
All right.
My feel good is, God damn it, it's the wrong puppy. I really need to delete this
The
puppy.
wrong puppy?
Yep. It's another puppy. I've got this puppy. This puppy. Hang on. It's going to come up. I got the wrong puppy up, but it'll come up here in just a second. This little puppy. And I have to do one more story at the end. Because it's the keynote story for us, the wrap. So so this puppy, this family, sorry, hero dog credited with saving a baby's life. This puppy, an 8-year-old Boston Terrier, is being hailed as a real life hero after alerting his owners that their 9-month-old baby was in need of help. Pretty cool. All right. So Jeff and Kelly were of Connecticut, said that their daughter was in their nursery Tuesday night. Their dog named Henry began acting
Love
strangely.
that name.
Dude, I'm all about like naming dogs now. Like just human
Fred.
names like Tom,
Fred,
Steve,
Henry,
George, Fred. Yeah. All of it. Yeah, I'm all about it. So he began acting strangely, repeatedly banging or barging into the nursery and waking the baby. He was headbutting the door open and going into her room and standing there. And every time I shoot him away, he would go back. So it was Henry's repeated actions that pushed the Dallings to go into the nursery, where they discovered their daughter, who had a cold, was having a hard time breathing.
Okay.
She wasn't clearing her airway, and said Katie, she started to turn blue and go rigid.
Holy fuck.
And she said she couldn't get air into her airway. So she basically was like, it was closing
Suffocating.
up or something
Yeah,
like that,
she's
right?
suffocating.
The Dowlings rushed their daughter to a local hospital where doctors were able to clear her airways. Basically, they're saying, like, if the dog hadn't recognized that the daughter was under stress,
yeah,
she wouldn't be around. So it's like fucking cheers to that puppy, right?
No, all puppies. Cheers, because they all do this.
Absolutely, 100%. Like dogs just have this innate sense of understanding.
Dude,
Mick understands.
Mick.
So
he's like, what I heard. He's like, you call my name, bitch.
All right, what's your feel good, baby?
I'm starting one eye shit. So
okay, do you want me to do your feel good?
My feel good is we say this a lot.
So this is the title for the show.
We say this a lot, but we have the best fucking neighbors.
We absolutely have the best neighbors.
And we have the most random conversations.
Right?
Tonight, it was about bleached buttholes.
Bleached buttholes.
And how you decide you're going to do it.
All right. So, what happened?
Well, a lot of porn stars have bleached their buttholes.
Yeah. So, would you bleach your butthole?
Probably not.
No.
Because what's the point? It's my butthole.
So then we start talking about like, okay, so you
my
waxed
butthole.
it.
Well, I
or
wax
you laser it.
Well, okay, so hold on. There's a whole.
The bleaching
But are
changes the color, I think, altogether, right?
when you're on film? Probably, I'm sure. But let me ask you something.
Okay.
As a man, Harry, not Harry, bleached.
I'm not doing it to
bleached.
my boo hole.
Wait, no. Listen to me before you talk.
Okay.
My butthole, my anus, not your anus.
Just go. Just move on.
Bleach, not bleach. Harry, not Harry. Does it matter? Are you gonna hit that if I say please fuck my butthole?
Stop it.
No.
We're not allowed to talk about that
No,
on
you
the
are.
internet.
If I gave you that permission,
We're not talking about this. Yes, I would.
yeah, exactly.
So anyway, my bad.
It doesn't
All right,
matter.
so
It doesn't matter. But the whole point was
No,
that
I'm
I
not into that,
love that we have these. They're our besties, dude. These 4 houses, 1, 2, 3 houses. What's with the face?
no, I'm listening.
We
I'm
had this whole
enjoying this
conversation. These are our besties. Like, we have the most random, weirdest conversation, but they're not random or weird.
They aren't. Drunk Beth is the best, DJ said. I agree 100%.
This would be sober Beth too.
This is, oh no, she was out. That is, so, don't, you don't even need to do the winky thing because we were sober when she was talking about this shit.
Yeah,
She'd
earlier.
had 1 drink.
We have these conversations. Like,
Now
they're
she's
just
on the
real
internet.
word
Saying it
conversations.
for the word.
Now I'm just, I don't want to
It's
get,
fine.
I don't want to have butt sex. We were just talking about
Butt sex.
buttholes.
No, we weren't even talking about butt sex.
We weren't. We were talking about bleached buttholes.
And I don't even know
And
how
if they're pretty
I wasn't
or
even
not
around.
pretty.
I was doing the notes for the show, and they're
And
all
then
of a
do
sudden,
you shave it? Do you laser
you know what,
it?
guys? Fucking, I love you all. We've got a whole ton of shit to talk about next time too, because we
That's
touched
awesome.
none of our stories,
I gotta take
which
my
is
medicine.
totally
I'm
fine.
drunk.
I love you,
I love you,
and
baby.
I love all of you guys and everybody. Fucking hey, cheers one more time. Cheers,
Hey,
cheers.
we might not see some people. We might not.
Oh Jesus Christ!
We
That's
might
trying to talk.
not see some people
Why?
on Wednesday.
Why?
It's the holidays.
Wednesday's not a holiday. Wednesday's Wednesday.
It's the holiday week, bitch.
No, we're doing shows.
No, we are doing shows, but we may not see
Oh, if
some of
everybody's
these people.
traveling. Could you use your Morse
God.
code?
Could
and
you
send me a
just shut up
text?
for 2 minutes?
I don't think Beth knows how to talk anymore. You done talking like with the English language? Uh-oh. Greg's in trouble. All right.
You're not important enough to be in trouble at this
Oh,
point.
I love you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy Christmas.
And happy holidays.
And happy Hanukkah. We love you. Without you guys, we can't do this shit. Thank you so much, military, first responders. We love you guys. Ian, come get a beer. You're already drinking in the garage. Fuck it. Evan Haley, we miss you guys.
He's supposed to stay sober tonight.
All you guys, thank you so much. We will catch you on Wednesday.
We love you guys.
And it is fucking fun to hang out with you guys. And I love our Friday nights
Me too.
because you know what? It's cool. I'm going to drag this out for a second. Is Beth gets a little tankard.
And I just go.
And we just have it's changed our conversations, which is really fun.
We'll blame it on the
I
whiskey.
think we need to end it at
bourbon,
like
scotch.
37 minutes. We're right before the conversation. We're the whiskey hits in. No, we're never gonna do that.
What
I love you guys.
You
Nothing.
loser.
I love you guys. Cheers. Have a great weekend.
Bye,
Catch
babies.
you
Love
later.
you.
See ya.